Um, okay. Let's see. Arrow keys. I assume I'm in the titular monastery. It's I don't. Oh, what's in these tapestries? God, I love like old medieval whatever the fucks. I love it when sign it reads garden. I love it when medieval artists were just described what animals looked like. And they just kind of had to go off that. What a lovely, loud, compressed ass garden. What could go wrong out here? Oh my god, I don't know why the fuck that scared me. Well, a statue of hate, mother of the hive, goddess of fury, plague, wings, death, and stinging insects. Her wings appear to be crafted from shards of some fine red crystal or glass. Is this who the monastery is dedicated to? I feel like that would make the most sense. Can I click on little tapestries? No? Okay. It's... What's this? Refectory. God, loud ass fucking stone. Is that a giant shrimp? A massive grub rides atop a cutting board. Its glassy eye considers you pleadingly. It seems incapable of moving away. Hey, I don't like that. 10, I assume that's buckets. 10 buckets mealworms, 10 buckets of leeches, 10 buckets of fresh maggots, 10 buckets of silkworm larvae, 10 buckets of night crawlers, 50 buckets of black soil. I mean that. Pick up the old knife. I don't want to kill the grub, man. This is grandma all over again. Okay, never mind. Damn, fuck. You slice into the grub. A jet of warm hemolymph bathes your wrist. The grub attempts to grasp your fingers. Ugh, fuck that. You continue cutting until there is only viscera. In the ruins of the grub's body is a faded metal key. You pick up the key. It's labeled Infirmary. Yikes, who the fuck jigsawed a key to that poor grub? God, I gotta grasp your fingers. Scriptorium. Yikes, what do we have in here? A page copied from some holy text describes parasites burrowing into the organs of soft mammals and the glorious jubilation of their feeding. Oh, yeah. I'm in a cult that likes bugs a lot. It describes cicadas hooking their claws into the bark of trees and ripping themselves out of old carapaces. The description is mellifluous, borderline pornographic. Ew, yikes, I don't like that. Well, let me tell you, I'm not going to tell the whole story, but there is someone that I have known in my life who I did not like very much, who would enjoy a pornographic description of cicadas shedding their skin. That's all the context you're going to get. All you gotta know is, fuck that guy. A page filled with erratic scrawling. The words skin and shred and drink and writhe are repeated many times. I think the end goal of our little cult was to metamorphosize, you know? Page copied from some holy text. It describes a hive queen swelling to an impossible size. Whole mountains hollowed out by drones and filled with larvae. Gross. The heavy tone is marked in several places. You open to the first marking. The passage reads. Yeah, dog? No. My dog thinks she wants to join. Hi. I love my puppy dog. The passage reads, on her wings rode fury and venom and violent irreparable change. The sky shivered with her birth, and the horizon was pregnant with the mounds of her children. I don't think I like this hive goddess very much. I don't... Listen. I don't think I can get down with the funky... God... Someone's metamorphosizing in there. Chapel. Infirmary. Right, let's go to the chapel. Fuck. Well, over here, let's go. Let's do it. Hello? Oh, those are the... I found the cocoons. Oh, awesome. Various surgical implements are arrayed across the counter. They've been poorly maintained, and everyone is completely drenched in thin, runny red fluid. Among them is a slender glass knife of exquisite make. Take the knife. Up here. These, like... Got rams. Why do they don't want rams, they want bugs. All indoctrinations hitherto successful. Stability of brother's service questionable. No other outstanding concerns. Halfway metamorphoses all ideal, barring those weak souls we put down. She looks upon us with great favor. Ours will be a triumph for her arrival. Yeah, cool. Oh, cool. The corner of the infirmary is filled with hanging chrysalids. Chrysalids. They throb and pulse with shifting, changing, growing life. Apart from one exception. They appear fragile, so near to the end of their metamorphoses. You do not move near. If they say not to, then I'm not going to. The door is seething. You flatten your hands to the wood and feel a deep shuddering. Some cruel energy enervating the material. And making... excuse me. Some cruel energy enervating the material in the palms of your hands. There is no knob or handle. At the center of the door is a metal panel with 3 thin slots. Yeah, I assume you're just supposed to crawl on in there. Dare not move too near. What about... No? Okay. Then what, pray tell, do I use this exquisite knife on? Did I miss something out here? I didn't go into any of these corners out here. Oh. Look at that. Did I not see these? The grave marker, the inscription reads, Brother Califor. This one bears no inscription. Sister Periplana. Brother Lumbricus. There, I don't think there's anything out here. the door I came through. A pair of heavy wooden doors leading out of the monastery. They refuse to budge, so they don't appear to be locked. They seem to have been barred from the outside. You can hear thunder, along with a harsh, distant hum, like the droning of wasps. Like the world's just all fucked, isn't it? Never back. Oh no! I forgot there would be a thing through here. Dormitory or library? An odd compulsion stops you in your tracks. You drop to one knee and begin panting. Your vision clouds over. It feels like termites are crawling across the surface of your eyes. You go blind for but a moment, then the sensation passes. You stand and catch your breath. No, that's fine. That happens to me all the time. It's called a migraine. We put down Brother Lumberkiss today. His change came, but was inadequate. He was given no weapons with which to carry out her will. His soul must have been weak, and yet he always seemed so devout. I begin to fear for my own change, to think that I too might become something weak, something crawling and helpless. I can only pray she will deem me worthy. I have worked so very hard. Mother's coming to visit. I'm so excited. I haven't seen Mother in a long time. Yeah. Oop. Hey, that's weird. I can't. Can I look down at all? It's page up and page down. Okay. This is a bit of an odd chapel. This is a bit of an odd control scheme, but home resets it. Door's locked. Well, we'll probably find the key in the chapel. Oh boy, I love the chapel. It's where I go to praise the Swarm Mother. We love the Swarm Mother, don't we, brothers? That trowel. Great for grave digging. I love grave digging. The word sermon is written across the top of the page. The center of the page, a centipede appears to have been chopped into pieces. Its fluids have long since dried into the paper. What's an intriguing way to write a sermon? You have a gift. Well, let's see why your will was so weak. You dig up the grave. You uncover the body of a man with no eyes, whose skin is slick and translucent from head to toe. He appears to have been stabbed in the chest. You dig up the grave. You uncover the body of a woman with the legs and segmented underbelly of a cockroach. She appears to have been stabbed in the chest. You dig up the grave. It proves to contain not a body, but a small, thin glass knife wrapped in a scrap of old cloth. You pocketed the knife. You dig up the grave. You uncover the body of a man with the eyes and arms of a fly. His mouth is a flaccid, graying tube of sallow flesh. He appears to have been stabbed in the chest. Oh, that's different. You open the book to the second marking. There is a passage that reads, "No children were not of weak flesh, nor dull hand, nor small gasping mouth. Her children had skin of armor, and lances filled with venom, and cleaving jaws, and their minds were a chorus, jubilant and unified, and she loved them, and they were all that she loved. I can read, I promise. Look to the third marking. There's a passage that reads, "Most of her children came with her from the wound in the sky, but there were some among the fleshy ranks of men that she saw as worthy, and raised up, and they drank up full of her bile, and their bodies were changed to better serve her seething anger. And when she had combed the herds for her new disciples, and her ranks had swelled to her liking, wings opened across the earth, and the sky drew back in horror as her children filled it, and the morning saw a world that had been matted down to the soil by blood." Open the book to the final marking, but there is no passage, at least not written. The thin iron key has been wedged between the pages. Let's leads the library. You pocket the key and sit down to have you volume. Was it really? Why was it there the whole goddamn fucking time? Lamau even. Oh, that was a lot of wandering for no reason. Probably should have inferred that that book had more in it, because it's a book instead of a page. So really, I think all the blame lays squarely on me. Is this the right one? Yes. Alright, let's finally see what's in the library. It's a bunch of library shit. Manifest of books, scrolls, and texts procured within the last month. Among them is a tome apparently recovered from a ruined farmhouse, an illuminated manuscript about the hive, and a rite of invitation. Table of correspondence associating various invertebrates with respective planets, precious metals, and acidic liquids. Interesting. Ritual invocation. Its purpose seems to be changing the color of the sky to create an environment more suitable for the invitation of carnivorous deities. A red sky? Likely. Well, no, there's gotta be fucking something else. Look down. That's not it. What's in here? Open to a random page. The boy came to a clearing where a great bloated tick wallowed in a shallow pond, and he found that he could not speak, for she had filled his mouth with leeches as he was running through the swamp. Random page. You will know you have come to the kingdom of the Hierophant, for the roaches will have the teeth of men, and the wasps will have not stinkers but tongues, and the worms will twist themselves into knots until they are torn and bleeding. Her mother, whose head was full of the tattered king's perverted songs, shut the girl in the attic, where blood dripped from between the teeth of the mad-eyed rocking horse, and the spiders laughed like murderers. The priestess sank into the mud, which whispered to her as it filled her ears, and she felt his oils and secrets slide across the wrinkled flesh of her brain, and she shivered, and the knife burrowed under her ribs. The man walked, driven like cattle by the tower's groans, and with each step he took a new worm, penetrated the sole of his foot, until it was naught but a suit of skin for their family, teeming and boiling the holes of his eyes. Right. How does that pertain to me? I don't like this buggy existence. Okay, sorry. slender knife. The handle feels slick and it numbs your fingertips. Okay, I'm just going to assume that the knife with the door with the 3 slots is meant for the knives. Picked up 4 knives, but I picked up 3, like, slender knives. Can I put you in here? Aha! You gather up each... God damn it, I need to take a nap after this. You gather up the 3 glass knives and slide them one by one into the slots. Each produces a slow, viscous gout of watery red ichor. The knives dissolve, their handles drop to the floor, and the door begins to slide upward into the ceiling. Oh boy. Yippee! Oh boy, bug cult. This door is massive, sturdy, slick with the same red, watery fluid that seems to coat everything in this place. Beyond it, you can hear wind, the rustling of leaves, and a high, constant droning that makes your chest feel hollow. You pull open the door and step through. Oh, God. I don't think I have much to do. Yeah, that's a... That is a red sky, alright. Listen to that sound. I can hear it. That's a bunch of bugs. Full and bright and incessant. Yeah, that's the word for it. Thousand million pale, thin wings. All of them yours. Oh, hi guys. You honor us. Kitty Horror Show loves her sword sticking into the ground, huh? Oh. She wove her fingers into mine, and we watched the ships leave us behind. We had nothing but the sand and the sky, and each other. Well, that's sweet. But, I think I'm supposed to just follow the roads as it is, as if you will. For as simple as the geometry, as this is very, very pretty. Gentlemen, get your wallpaper engines out. Kitty Horror Show has made another video game. Cut some corners. Ooh. Spires. I assume I don't want to go running into the Water. I want to go where I can read this properly. Oh, well. Okay, well, this makes it easier, I think. Her star was the rabbit, and she was exiled for the way she changed the city in her sleep. My star was the wolf, and I was exiled for the bitter words I etched into their doors. We wept for days, but we did so together, channeling our tears into the curve of each other's neck. I assume each island has a bottle. So that's where I'm gonna go. Steeple of some kind. First road rose up from the water not when she was asleep, but when her back was arched and my lips were pressed to her stomach. I gasped and she shut her eyes, smiling. Now there's an idea, she laughed, and combed her fingers through my hair. Kitty Horror Show has such a... She has very great command of her prose. Granted, I do see a lot... Not a lot. I do see like some grammar and spelling errors in the stuff that I've read of hers. It's like, you can't not paint a picture in your mind as you read anything she writes. And it's a thorough fucking picture. Kitty Horror Show is a great writer. Oh. Lovely silken pillows. Gotta go read that over there. I hope the swords aren't meant to symbolize anything, bad. I'll put it like that. I need to make my way to these other structures. Where? I guess I'll go to this floating one first. We walked together to its apex and looked out across the water. I can't see the old continent, she said, and rested her head on my shoulder. It isn't there anymore, I told her, and pressed my lips to her crown. I guess that makes us the queens now, she said, pushed me laughing into the sea. She raised a wide column from the depths and filled it with sand, into which I carved the glyphs for tree and wind and sanctuary. It was not the home we had once dreamt of, licking wine from each other's lips and presaging our shared futures to the moons. But it shone in the ruby sun, and its pillars made the wind sing, and it was ours. This is some very intimate writing, I should say. Licking wines on each other's lips. Pressing lips into stomachs. We woke one morning to find a tower had shouldered up the water, threaded through with a new ribbon of stone. We walked to the top and stared at the shimmering inner walls of the spire. We pressed our faces to the crystal and saw wolves and rabbits bounding together through the fog. I mean, some kind of Eden. That's something you could compare it to. Whoever these people were. It was night, and we were catching our breath, and my head was pressed up underneath her chin, and the stars were rearranging themselves, and the sea was quiet, and the latest road was settling its stones into place. And I heard her whisper. Heard her whisper something, but it's in an inconvenient spot. And I heard her whisper, "There's another one, but it goes up forever, and only I can see it, and I want to walk it, but not alone." So I told her that I would make ink, would hang in the sky, so that we could leave our history behind us. And now that I have, she is smiling at me at the foot of a road only she knows is there, waiting to go make someplace new together. There is no one in any creation more beautiful than her. Oh, joy on joys. I've collected a coffin. This bodes very well already. Ooh, man. This gets some very hillish ambience to me. Whispering Waves Mortuary and Funeral Home. Oh, okay. Does look like a coffin. Very nice. September 19. Weather, fog, light rain, tree activity none, coastal aggression minimum. Export 19 arms, 27 legs, 11 trunks, 8 tongues, 15 eyes. Last night, dreamt again of layer of skin underneath soil of island. Walked perimeter of island in morning to watch for signs of figure. None seen. 68 days since last sighting of Shivering Pillar. What the fuck? Oh. It's like cocoons. Did everyone turn into fucking cocoons again? I don't need more bug. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That was so fucking loud. Ah. Okay, we also need to break mirrors. Good to know. Oh. It's a plant. I thought it was a shovel. No, okay. Why is this place literally up on high? Oh. Damn, that looks good. Remember what I said about get your wallpaper engine out, boys? Caraway Grocery. Grocery store. Does it say? Burger and burger. Yeah, I feel that. Hey, cash register with the crooked keyboard. Yummy. Conduits 217, hallways 89, doorways 175. Visible routes 18, generators 5, seed pods 28, floors 13 known, question unknown, 26 attics, 0 windows, 865 mirrors. And that's my review of House of Leaves. Yahoo! Big plug. And that's still really, really loud. But now I'm braced for it. Ally drink. We're allies on this channel. I would drink the Ally Gatorade. What kind of booze is that? None booze. I can't read that. I now have a big plug adapter. Hey, does anyone need a big plug adapter? What's this place? Nondescript, that's what it is. Who put the damn couch up there? My guy. It takes effort to do that. Like, you didn't do that in a hurry. You didn't do it to, like, evacuate. You did that because you wanted to cause a little bit of chaos before you left, didn't you? Oh, my little joker, you. I'll go out the back way. Oh, God. I don't want to go out there yet. Call me a big bitch. I don't want to go out there yet. I just want to snoop through people's houses and shit. Men like me dream of playing a game one day where every building is enterable, fully detailed. To some degree, of course. You know, developers have to eat sometimes. You had one very empty house. Damn bitch, you live like this? You... Yikes. You guys mind if I break your mirror? Whatever that does for me. Oh. Big plug. Big plug going big socket. Of course. How did I misconstrue the calculus? That makes so much sense. I love my old abandoned mining towns. I love it. Do you think I want to go with you to the tree? I can't see the cocoons, but I can. I can hear them too. They don't like where they have been sent to. I don't want to go. Very real. I don't think I like the cocoons either, my guy. That's a funny Doppler effect. Why is that one? That one looked stretched, but I don't think it was. Not the back door. That's the back door. What are you hiding? I don't think I should be as careless as I'm being right now. This is my mirror room, where I go to look at myself in the mirror. Did I try this door? Yes, I did. I don't think I want to go to the big tree. Working theory is that people harvest people parts from the tree. I don't think I want to be part of that, honestly. There's another big plug. I will take the big plug. I'll take this silly little coffin too. What the hell is the point of me collecting these little desk ornaments and breaking mirrors with my face in the United States? What exactly is the purpose of this? What do I get out of this? That's what I ask during every kind of transaction. I ask, what do I get out of this? I'm very smart, you see. Their beautiful home with beautiful cocoons. I'm starting to think this Kitty Horror Show loves her bugs and her slime and her leeches. Very parasitic theming going on through all of them. Oh my god? Greater than we. Though the existence of such a creature is a common feature of many belief systems. Hold on. I have to get closer to my screen to read this. Most especially those which hold to concepts such as corporeal punishment, sacrifice of self to spirits, either sacrifices of convenience such as fasting, though more commonly sacrifices of flesh, or underworlds or afterlives that exist as punishment for misdeeds committed during earthly existence. It is rare to see such a creature embodied in forms that are not in some way animal or humanoid. Rarer still is it to see new creatures conceived at the community level in modern times, existing outside of established theologies or belief systems. Though similar in practice to the flesh cults of the Southeast, they distinguish themselves in the relatively prosaic, almost pedestrian methods of practice. Less like ritual worship and more like the daily function of a society which is deeply entrenched in the tacit acceptance of its own beliefs. One such example is the off-site community of Leech Bowl, Illinois, essentially a factory town dedicated in its entirety to the production of a leech meal, a food source of obvious implication extracted from visitors, transients, and in times of desperation residents themselves in order to simultaneously feed and honor a massive colony of subterranean parasitic annelids. While the turn something, you can't read that. Oh, the term. While the term warship could be applied to this production and practice in the strictest terms, it is more likely to be considered a duty, or even colloquially dubbed a daily grind. Speculation is ongoing to this day as to the origin of the creatures that are central to the practice, whether a shared belief in the existence of such beings resulted in their psychoreactive realization, or whether they had existed prior to the formation of the township, said formation arriving in response to the telepathic or superconscious transmission which brought together the founders of the township at the appropriate location, with little consensus being reached on any side of the debate, and thus few advances made towards similar determinations surrounding similar locations and similar practices towards similar entities. Another recurring feature in such practices and communities is an ambiguity of instruction on the part of the entities central to the belief system. Like Skinner's superstitious pigeons, adherents of the systems frequently find themselves unclear as to what exactly is expected of them by their patron entities, and so engage in repetitious behaviors which seem to coincide with favorable... Jesus fucking... I just jumped out. What the fuck? Sorry for trying to get fucking engrossed in your game, which seem to coincide with favorable results or responses, as well as frequently conducting painstaking observations of their surroundings and the results of their routines in hope of divining and therefore refining something. Oh my god. Hey, you can't fucking do... It's red outside. God damn it. Kitty, you and your fucking red skies, girl. Jesus God. Now you got the blood cubes. Just keep breaking mirrors. Haha. Is that like a superstitious thing? Am I like playing into superstition right now? Is that what you're getting at? I can't even like fucking parse what was on that page, because that made me jump so goddamn hard. I like completely fucking forgot what was on the page. Obviously I brought up Leech Ball though. Which, yippee, remember Leech Ball? I remember Leech Ball. That was... Yeah, I think Leech Ball still thinks about me too. It just... God damn it. Everything's leading me towards the big tree. If these locations that she's writing about all have specific patron deities and like weird obscure fucking religions that they follow, I can only assume that... Oh. Oh, those are people hanging. It's fun. Trattoria? Find food and spirits. Oh, I'm sure. I feel like I'm gonna need drink some fucking spirit after this game. Ugh. Very unfun atmosphere this game has. And that's praise, mind you. Plug. I don't want to go to the big tree. If the tree turns people into cocoons, I don't want to go to the hanging tree. I want to go stick my plug in the plug hole. And then I want to go see what that other building all the way out there was. There was something there. I have to move my microphone away from the reading position. Please don't, like, explode the world or something. No, that's grand. No, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you take that. Tree, the big siren's telling you what for, huh? About that, you big wooden bitch. Yeah, take that. Loser? The fuck did that even do? I don't trust that. I don't trust that fucking tree. Yeah, what the fuck is out here? It's like 2 arches. Scarlet Bow's got its own Arc de Triomphe. Oh, no, it's like a big circle. What the fuck? I don't think I should be fucking with this. It seems more ominous than the red tree somehow. Maybe I should go to the red tree. You know what? Maybe this is like a... Maybe this is like a morally ambiguous thing in a video game that I can't remember off the top of my head right now, because I'm in the process of being thoroughly uneased. Man, I tell you, this Kitty Horror Show lady is going right up my list of people who I need to watch and play everything she does ever. I don't want to go in the tree. Maybe I should? I fucked up, didn't I? Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. I give you this portent. Yikes. My bones twist and sliver. The dire mouth opens ever wider. Pox is narrowing his gaze. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. That's a nice statue. I'm more interested in the rooster man over here. Hello? Gregory. Hi, Gregory. Oh there, traveler. Welcome to the island of Blood Monster. Fuck, what? Not the official name, of course. I made it up. Catchy, huh? What can I do you for? What is this place? Wow, I just told you that. Who are you? My name's Gregory. It's nice to meet you. I stand here and greet travelers. I do that because I'm incapable of moving, not because there are a lot of travelers. You're the only one, actually. That's a shame? It certainly is. Both of these things I said. Is there anything else you'd like to know? What's going on around here? Not a lot, truth be told. Some of the others are investigating that pyramid over there. Margaret and her courtiers are hanging out in the swamp castle. And that temple near you is certainly a building. A pyramid? Yes. Nobody's really sure why it's there. Not that it matters much. It's just a pyramid. Pyramids are never important or interesting. Literally ever. But you're free to hang out there and wallow around in sand, I guess. Anything else? Swamp Castle? Yep, good old Castle Gloompuke. It's a good name. They say each of her stones is haunted by a separate ghost, which is obviously bullshit. But the cool kind of bullshit, you know? Fun to think about. They make good food there anyway. Anything else? A temple. That's right. It's an alright temple, I suppose. Of course, nobody here has any idea what a temple is for, so Vivian hangs out there and tells nice stories. Ask her to tell you one. You'll love it. Understand? Love it. Anything else? No, I'm good, Gregory. Fare thee well. Okay. Can I do anything with this statue? No? What if I... Ooh. This is... the Pretty Water Caustics. That's sweet. See, Kitty Horror Show doesn't always have to make scary horror. They can just do this. They can make Bethany and Ursula. Hello, friendly spirit. Hello, kindly wraith. We are Bethany and Ursula. Ursula and Bethany. We are the keepers of the temple crystals. You have questions for us? What do you know about the islands? A desert full of bones and shrapnel. A swamp full of teeth and ambition. A temple full of lights and whispers. A playground full of ghosts. A menagerie of dreamers. A burnt page adrift upon a lake. A secret lake, even. A ring that misses the chain. Terrible public transportation services. No, not a single bathroom. Not one. That's weird. Have any questions for us? No public transit? Fuck, the islands are in America? God damn it. What's up with the crystals? They hold up the sky. They fill up the sea. They teach the worms to see. They teach the leaves to dance. They give the stars their colors. They give the night its breath. They're pretty okay. You have questions for us? This game's just silly. You tell me about this temple. It is a place for healing. A place for stories. A place for jewels. A place for stars. A place for smoke. A place for candles. We like it here. Oh man. Who's who? I am Bethany, and she is Ursula. Got it. Nah, see you later. Goodbye. You know, there's a certain kind of aesthetic of game, or just a certain aesthetic in general, really, that, like, really gets my freaking gonads really, like, makes me, like, anxious and, like, scared. That kind of, like, Web 1.0, like, MS Paint, fucking, you know what I mean? Like lo-fi garbage core. This is kind of in that vein, but this is really charming and pretty and cute. Hello. Oh, it's Vivian, the storyteller. Oh, hello there, kind spirit. I have never seen you before. You must be new. Welcome. My name is Vivian. I am the temple keeper. I'm pleased to meet you. What may I do for you? What's up with the temple? It's quite lovely, isn't it? We're all very glad to have found it. The water in the fountain glows so beautifully. And those great big jewels are nice too. Most jewels and something. Very good environment for storytelling, all in all. That's what temples are for, after all. I guess so. Anything else, dear? What do I look like? You're very much like a shawl made of spider silk, draped across the head and shoulders of an invisible woman made of twigs. Very fetching, I must say. Alright. Anything else, dear? Tell me a story. Why, I'd be delighted to. Once upon a time, there was a ladybug made completely out of pearl. The ladybug was very vain because she knew that she was beautiful and rare. Every day she would walk past the other insects, preening and primping and sparkling in the sun. One day, all the insects decided that they'd had enough. They went to an old jeweler who lived in the woods, and told him that there was a rare pearl in their forest. The jeweler went looking for the pearl and found that it was a ladybug. The two got to talking, and the ladybug was dismayed. Why would they try and do this to me? She asked the jeweler. Maybe you being a bit of an asshole, the jeweler suggested. Yeah, that's probably it, the ladybug said, and so she stopped, and they all lived happily ever after. I love happy endings. Aren't they enchanting? Anything else, dear? Be well, spirit. Oh, this game's got something behind it. This game's funny. I like silly games. Who doesn't like silly games with comedy and drama? Also, the whatever font Kitty used for this game, I need it now. Very pretty. Definitely won't steal it for my own things. Wouldn't shock me if Kitty, like, made their own fonts. I think they're pretty cool enough to do that. Who is this dashing young Roderick? Oh, hi, hello! My name is Roderick. I'm the swamp monster. It's super nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. Being a swamp monster is great. I make so many friends. Need anything else? What do you do here? I'm the swamp monster. I guard the castle from trespassers. You're not one of those, right? No way. That's great. Hey, you should stop. You should go to the castle and meet my friends. That's not what I was gonna say. They're nice like you. They'll like you. Alright then. Need anything else? What's up with this place? It's a swamp. Swamps are the best. I get to be a monster in them. Plus there's a castle, so I get to guard it by being a monster. It's a sweet deal. Ooh-wee. Need anything else? I'm turning into Morty from Rick and Morty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Roderick. Oh, I don't want this game to go all crazy cuckoo bananas. Ooh. Cool-ass swamp castle. Oh, da Pumbaa. Uther. Uther snorts welcomingly. Uther snorts knowledgeably, gesturing to the surrounding bookshelves. Uther snorts inquiringly. What do you do here? Uther snorts proudly. Uther snorts librarianically. Uther snorts archaeologically. Uther snorts wetly. That's cool. Uther snorts inquiringly. What can you tell me about the castle? Uther snorts uncertainly. Uther snorts mysteriously. Uther snorts swampaciously. Uther snorts appreciatively. I see. I love Uther. What do I look like? Uther snorts mercurially. Uther snorts emeraldarily. Uther snorts hoveristically. Uther snorts analytically. Nothing thinks. Uther snorts amiably. Good vocabulary on you, kitty. What is this book? Book. Click to read. This book is titled Great Swamps of the Realm. Read it. You open to the page about Gloompuke Swamp. Having garnered a reputation for something and being widely accepted as the shittiest swamp in all the land, the long-suffering Swampians of the realm united their regions and performed a spell to fling Gloompuke into space and hope it would crash into the sun and burn away. Oh. But I like Gloompuke so far. Looks like On Foxes and Hounds. Read it. Innumerable crayon drawings and inked sigils make this book impossible to read, except for a page at the front, across which Mildred Rocks is written in large, shimmering letters. This book is titled Pictures of Wolf People Screaming at Things. Cool. Predictably, the book is filled with illustrations of wolf people, engaged in the act of screaming at various things. A wolf person dressed like a knight is screaming at a barn. A fetching wolf noblesse is pulling on her hair and screaming. A strange wolf poser Bircher is screaming at the sun in evident terror. He spends several hours admiring the artwork of things, being screamed at by people who are also wolves. I get a very... This reminds me heavily of, like, Toby Fox writing. This is, like, exactly the kind of thing that I just, like... Oh. Just take me away. Take me away. Like a rainy night, cuddled up, like, under blankets, watching, like, a Let's Play. Just like, playing a good fucking game kind of writing. Hey, did you guys know I like Toby Fox games? Shocker. This book is titled The Noble Species. And here come the eugenics. Read it. The book opens naturally to a page that looks handwritten. About those creatures who dwell within the realm. It is unanimously accepted by all of sound mind that the alligators are the smartest, coolest, noblest, hottest, most charming, most prestigious, funniest, best at sports, most lovable, most mysterious, kindest, best looking, and generally most well equipped to rule of all. Also the best kissers, and they have the nicest handwriting. Look at Gloompook if you want to know about media biases. You see a sturdy wooden door braced with wrought iron. It's locked and won't budge. I hope to God that that's not the door to the scary part of the game. I really hope that Gloompook stays as charming and cute as this. I assume that's the queen. And here, who's this fella? This is Froggular fella. Oh, excuse me, Guinevere, my bad. Who are you? Are you a ghost? What do you want? Oh, well, never mind. Welcome to Castle Gloompook. I can't exactly stop you from wandering around, but please be polite. Queen Margaret is very anxious today. Who are you? My name is Guinevere. I am Queen Margaret's steward. I'm very pleased to meet you. We don't often have visitors. Please let me know if I can be of assistance. Great, thanks. Who is Margaret? Margaret is the Queen of Gloompook Swamp. Not that there's much to be queen of. None of us really know anything about this place. We all simply appeared here somehow, and we cannot leave. But Margaret said she always wanted to be a queen, and she's cute, so we let her. We figure it can't hurt anything. Fair enough. And that's how all human royalty started. What's the story with the castle? We don't entirely know. It was simply here when we showed up. It's spacious, and nobody was using it. There are some inscrutable books in the library you can read if you like. Not much more to say than that, really. Castles are just cool. True! Like 11-year-old me printing out, like, coloring book pages of fucking castles. What do I look like? You look a bit like several wisps of dark purple shards braided into a cage, with a spear of water floating at its center. Alright. I like how I'm like a fluid appearance. Oh, cute little fox. Mildred. Oh, badass. Mildred is a little apothecary. Hello, Mildred. Hello, love. Care to have your fortune told? Hell yeah. She closes her eyes and begins muttering. Mwah, wah, whoa. What? Huh? Oh, nothing. It's probably fine. It's just... Well, like, I don't know how often you eat spiders, but today might be a good day to cool it with that. They're sort of unionizing and planning stuff from inside your body. Whoa. Yeah, have a good day, okay? Wait, no. I gotta ask you more stuff. What are you doing here? Kitchen stuff. And fortunes. That okay with you? You're way cute. She sort of huffs and patters around a bit. She might be blushing, or it might be fox madness. You know. It's called Rabies, by the way, game. What do I look like? Like one of those zoetrope things made of pink glass. When you spin, you show a spider-legged horse galloping along, which is a little fucked up, but sort of cool, I guess. Alright. So, fortune? Yes? No? Sure. Wonder if it gives me a different, fortune. Whoa. Don't tell me. Yeah, good plan. Sorry, love. No. I knew I was gonna be eating spiders again. Sometimes you just can't help it. Look at their delicious little faces. You thought I was gonna put a spider picture up on screen, didn't you? Too bad. Gotta talk to the queen. Queen Margaret. Look at this fucking throne! Can you believe this bullshit? Who the fuck sits in a throne this big? Who the fuck makes a throne this size? Oh god, I'm so mad! you gonna be okay? I don't know. I'm the queen of the swamp and I can't sit in my huge fuck-off throne. I don't even know how to get a refund. I can't send it back. Mail doesn't exist here. I hate this. Yeah, it's a pretty large chair for sure. Right? How can I be queen of anything like this? My foes will all be like, check out Margaret, the comparatively tiny in her stupid fucking chair for giants. She's just snarling and snapping and squealing now. You gonna be okay? Oh wait, I did the wrong one. No, Margaret, you're repeating yourself. Margaret, you have dementia. Margaret, I've been dead for 37 years. Leave me alone. Pretty sure you'll be fine. The fuck do you know? You don't even have a body. You're just a floating bee's nest shaped like a torso. Think you're so cool with your cloud of amethyst drones? Get out of my large castle. Okay, Jesus. I don't give a toss if the queen is cute. If you act like that, maybe you shouldn't be a ruler of a country. Next we have, I think, yeah, it's sand. This is the pyramid. Oh, this game is so boring. It's making me yawn. He lied through his damn teeth, his damned snake teeth. What do we have in here? Ooh. This reminds me a lot of the fucking pyramid in Mario 64. I mean, go figure, it's a big pyramid with shitty low-res textures, but like... It's the same kind of vibe. Who? What the fuck? Catherine the hyena. Oh, this is so fascinating. My goodness, yes, unbelievable. Those angles, those markings, so exquisite. You there, take a look at this sigil. What do you see when you look at it? How do you interpret it? What, that on the table? A runic eye glowing furiously amidst a tempest of feathers. No. A hieroglyphic poem composed of cyclical couplets. A container character that alters the meaning of lesser sigils. You haven't shown me anything I moved at all. I like a poem. You know, you could just be right. If so, what an elegant art form. Pictorial pretty something. Such beauty, what magnificent flowing linguistic grace. It just makes me want to shriek into my hands with joy. So then how might I help you, strange spectre? Kitty Horror Show, suggestion for Gloom Puke 2. Make the text scroll a little slower, please. What's up with this pyramid? Haven't the foggiest, but I adore it. It's just sort of appeared one day, all full of cool, mysterious stuff. I love studying things. Her eyes go very wide, and she begins breathing heavily. Studying things makes me feel really good. I fucking love knowledge. Need anything else? Oh my god. She's so mean. What do you do here? I'm the foremost linguist and archaeologist on all the floating islands. I set up this expedition, and I focused my studies on all those bright, glowing hieroglyphs that are floating around. Right on. Need anything else? You know much about the islands? You mean the 3 islands we're on? Not really, I'm afraid. I have a theory that each island is from a totally different place. That they each belong to a different, distant world and were then separated from them somehow and made to come together by other means. What do you think? Sounds plausible? As much as anything, I guess. Really? Wow, thanks. Nobody's ever thought so before. Bye, Catherine. Take care. Enjoy the mysterious pyramid. What system is that? Can I read this? No. I can't quite tell what language those are in, if they even are. Oh, Banui. Teresa the Banui. Hello, Teresa. Oh, hello there. And what are you supposed to be? Some sort of fetch? Some manner of rusty nail elemental? Well, try not to touch anything with those smoldering hooves of yours. Everything around here is very mysterious and valuable. Did you have a question? Who are you? My name is Teresa. I'm an archaeologist. I specialize in pyramids, tombs, mysteries, ghost worlds, sunken cities, doom mazes, and skeletropoli. As you can see, I'm a very accomplished and respected scholar. You can tell because of all those true things I just said. Is there something else? What do you do here? I'm overseeing this archaeological expedition. Catherine organized it, but she's very interested in her own studies. Someone needs to stand here looking imperious and you know, I have many certificates in imperious did something. God damn, this makes me the senior delegatorius I am. So extremely difficult and important job falls to me. Is there something else? What's the story with the pyramid? That would seem to be the million wraith gem question, wouldn't it? Like most pyramids, it's full of mysteries and artifacts. That much is to be expected. What we don't know is where the pyramid came from, or indeed why it came here at all. But then we don't know that about most things here. Or even ourselves, really. She stares off into the middle distance for a very long time. I believe I've depressed myself. Aww. Or Teresa. Goodbye, then. I'll leave you to your sadness. I would love to see who's up here. Oh, cool deer person? Saxtus. Damn, what a name. Look upon my urns. So fine, so rare, so delicate. Think what they might have once held. Water, wine, or sand? That's probably it, really. I love urns. I'm glad for you. He's not listening to you anymore. He's too busy attempting to fit his head inside one of his urns. He's doing a lot of whimpering. Maybe Sextus isn't as cool as I thought. Anything down here in the middle? Oh, wait, hold on a second. I just saw the swords. Would this be connected to... It's raining now. Would this happen to be connected to that goddess that was flung into the sky? Oh. I missed an entire freaking person. Oh, it's a goat based. Ezekiel the goat? Hail, traveler, I am the goat of woe. The woe goat. I am woe. I am the woe goat. Woe, oh woe. Woe to me, the goat who must dwell within this scorched waste, draped in cloth of ragged canvas, burning, ache, and scoured by sand. I am the goat of woe. Yeah, I picked up on that. You mock me, wandering spirit. You deign to torment me. Thou cruel spectre. Thou maleficent fetch. Woe and woe again. You have bewoed this goat. I'm sorry. Then it is fate we should meet here this day. You, the ghost of sorrow. And I, the goat of woe. Woe to you, sorrow, and woe to me, the goat. Why come you to this cruel and loveless place, sorrow? That was birthed by malice and spat here by a cringing void. Oh. I was fed on black blood and red soil and grew bitter. I crawl like a spider and coat worlds and webs to keep them still. This world is a curiosity, and I've come to paint its walls black. Wow. Dial it back a notch or two, damn. I like Ezekiel. Did you know that he's the woe goat? He's the goat of woe. Woe to me, the goat who must dwell within the scorched waste, draped in cloth of ravished canvas. Did I miss anything talking to you, Ezekiel? My boy. What can you tell me about this place? Little, I fear. 3 islands, locked together, adrift in silence, and we, its denizens, without purpose of movement. Damned to stand sentinel like jagged paper wraiths, blithely pantomiming some implied illusory purpose. It fills me full of woe. Cool, bye. Can't be so dismissive of Ezekiel. Kitty Horseshoe has such a good way with her prose. Oh, Torvald. Boof. Boof, boof, boof. Boof. That's a good story. Boof. Boof. Boof, boof, boof. 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 Boof, boof. Boof. Boof, boof, boof. Boof, boof. 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 Boof, boof, boof. Boof. Alright, have a good day. Bye. This was certainly something. Never mind, I fucking hate it here. I hate it here. I hate Gloom Puke.